Today, from Arrowhead Stadium.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 70 yards. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Open man is the 1st-round pick, Brock Bowers.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To throw here, O'Connell. That's to Bowers once again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Now it's O'Connell. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell.
He completes it to Abdullah. And they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
To the air again with O'Connell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And O'Connell now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrace Marshall.
36 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make this a 6-point game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. O'Connell looking to throw on first.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw, O'Connell.
And his pass, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone.
Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now stands at 13. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing, O'Connell.
connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A beautiful fake. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Hopkins, the man in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins.
And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And Abdullah lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, CD, what a start. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now this throw caught left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would be out the game by now. But sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure.
And Abdullah lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now O'Connell.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Play action. Now O'Connell.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelce. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. In motion right is Hopkins.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. O'Connell. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He gets away from 1. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for KC. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun, O'Connell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun. He'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Raiders on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, O'Connell. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top. Unsuccessful.
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, 53 yards.
And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half.
Well, so much for a little 5-yard pass play to your tight end. They made him a deep ball threat there, and it worked out.
Times have changed, haven't they? Those used to be plays that we would clip and save because you didn't see it very often. Big tight end, deep downfield catching a pass. Now it's almost standard. That's a big part of everyone's offense. Get it to those guys because they're not just tight ends anymore. They're athletes.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
O'Connell working from the gun. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. O'Connell.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell.
It's complete. Abdullah.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory down at the 31.
Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up, taking it right down Broadway. has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third, O'Connell.
Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. In motion right goes Hopkins. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Mahomes again. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
On the run, this is Gray. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Noah Gray,
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Here's Pacheco.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Pacheco once more.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Nice. Pacheco
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles.